I have done a video or two about an oven which I've used for reflow, but it occurred to me that maybe a hot plate might be an option as well. So I bought one. It's a very cheap one, and I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I'll unbox it first and see if we can get some heat out of it, and then we'll see if it's going to be useful for heating up a PCB and reflowing solder. Looks good. Very simple. Light on, and then we have a rotary dial to change the temperature. I did search for a long time to find one that has an absolutely flat hot plate in profile, because some of them have dips and bumps and all sorts of things. This one is completely flat, which I think will suit what I want to do with it. And I think that will be my first victim. So I'm going to make maybe a combination high pass, low pass filter for audio into an amplifier, and yeah, and then we'll try it. So let's put some components on there and then heat it up and see what happens. There's the there's the victim. Don't judge me. It's yeah, I probably need to do something about being able to apply the solder paste in a better way. Where I've done it before is using stencils, and that's pretty easy. So maybe I might look to get something like some sort of syringe applicator or something like that. But I've just put it on with a toothpick, and that's the result. But I'm really just testing to see if this thing's going to heat up enough in order to do it. So let's start it. In fact, what I might do, now that you've seen the operation, you can see that that's actually starting it and the light's gone. I might actually get this a little bit closer down to it. And also there might be a fan going as well, so it might be a bit noisy, but we'll see how we go. The heater's on. I'll just put the fan on. That's going to be a bit noisy, so I will use Audacity to hopefully get rid of it. Click of the fingers. Let's hope that worked. I have no way of measuring the temperature on the top, so I'm not sure how long this will take. I've just cranked it up to maximum, and then I'll just keep an eye on those components. Putting my hand over the top, yeah, there's definitely some heat coming out there. But as to how hot it will get and whether it'll be able to do the reflow, I'm not sure. So we can get a little closer. Oh yeah, something seems to be happening. Okay, well that's pretty quick actually. And now we just need to see it reflow. There's way too much solder paste, that's the first thing. We're about a minute in for it to be heating. I can definitely feel the heat coming off it. And I can smell it. Hopefully the fan's picking up the worst of the nasties. And now there's some sort of like smoke coming off it. But I'm not sure if it's going to be hot enough to reflow at this stage. Just thinking about it. Yeah, a lot of smoke coming off now. Straight up into the fan, which is good. Some sizzling, I'm not sure if you can pick that up. About 2 minutes in now. And there it goes. There it goes. It's a beautiful thing. Look at that. Yeah, way too much solder paste there. Oh, look at that. That's quite nice. Just one to go. Beautiful. And I'll just turn that down now. That is so nice. All right, I'm going to remove that from the plate. So I think that's fine. And we'll let it cool down. See if I can focus in on that. Yeah, good one. The next thing to do is just test the components and see if they are as advertised. It is a 1 ohm resistor and a 22 ohm resistor. And see if I can focus on that. Yeah, 1 ohm resistor, 22 ohm resistor, and a couple of 47 microfarad capacitors. So if they've survived that, happy days. That works well. Yeah, again, a bit noisy, so I'll just click the magic fingers and get Audacity to do the rest. And we'll see if that picks up the voice okay. I just wanted to solder these headers in and then test to see if these components have survived that treatment. Also, I mean, it's a pretty acrid smell in the air, so we really do need the solder fume extraction. And I might even be tempted actually in the future to maybe get some sort of mask. I mean, solder fumes, as you can see, they do follow you around and they're not a lot of fun. This is lead-based solder I'm using, and so you definitely want to make sure that you're not breathing any. So yes, I've been using the extractor fan now pretty much since I've started soldering over the years, and I do change the filter from time to time. But even so, I think a mask or something. See, we're all so used to masking these days. Not such a big deal, is it? Mask to protect yourself and others. Not such a big deal. Oh, these are really short leads. Maybe if I put them up here. Yeah, they'll do. So we'll check the capacitor first. These should be 47 or thereabouts microfarad capacitors. So can we see that? Let me just zoom in a little bit for you. And we will, we can turn off the fan now. That's all good. And let's try that. So the machine says, the machine doesn't say anything. It's testing. Here we go. 44.75. Hey, it survived. That's nice. Let's test the other one. So that's here and here. And we'll put that in as well. Ignore the dog noises. 46.73. Very good. Now, this resistor should be 22 ohms or thereabouts. And the tester says, takes a while. Oh yeah, look at that, 22.5. Nicely done. And finally, this should be, I think, a 1 ohm resistor on the end. Can you guess what I'm building? And that is 1.59. That's pretty good. So yes, what I'm making here is a high pass, low pass filter combination. And I'll come back to that, I think, in another video. So I'm going to just hook up these in a way that goes between the signal and the amplifier. And then I've got some other things here, these guys, for testing the other side between the amplifier and the speakers for high pass and low pass filter as well. But anyway, this video is about being able to reflow solder using a very cheap, portable hot plate, and that works really, really well. So yeah, very happy with that. That is the circuit working. See you next time. Bye.